This is Flex Paste. It is a super thick rubber paste. This is a 1 pound container. I am pretty sure you can get containers of different sizes. This is really nice because it clings to multiple surfaces. It fills large gaps and holes. You can apply it on wet or dry surfaces. It's paintable, UV and chemical resistant, non-flammable and never shrinks, and you can shape it to take on any form. And it has other applications as well. But mainly, I've used this for leaks. If you have any type of leak, you can use Flex Paste, and it's pretty easy to use. It's important to read the directions whenever you're working with chemicals. So here it recommends that you wear protective clothing and eyewear, and that you do not shake or stir the product. The surface that you're putting on this on must be free of grease, oil, and dirt. And this is interesting. Remove silica gel packet and slowly lift protective foil from the surface. So I'm going to show you that in a minute when we open it up. Do not discard foil or silica gel packet. Then here it gives you the directions. Using a putty knife, trowel, or similar tool, remove an even layer from the top surface. Do not scoop deeply, as this may create air pockets. Apply a generous amount to the surface using a smooth motion. Etching the surface will increase adhesion. And then it says sanding is not recommended. And to make sure all cracks and holes have been completely filled and cured before testing. Yeah, and it says it begins to cure once exposed to air, moisture, and humidity, and will skin in 15 to 30 minutes. Allow 24 to 48 hours for curing and between coats. Clean up, use a dry cloth or paper towel to clean tools and work area. Do not use water. Mineral spirits or alcohol will aid the process. It talks about preserving it. You want to press the foil onto the center of the remaining material and continue pressing outward so the foil remains in contact with the material. That's really important. As the foil reaches the edge of the tub, press around the inside perimeter, keeping the excess foil up. Replace the silica gel packet and secure the lid tightly. Before reuse, remove any dried material that may have formed on the inside perimeter of the tub or on the surface. Store in a humidity-controlled environment. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and open it up, and we're going to take a look inside. Yeah, I've opened it up, and you see there's this plastic piece here, you see, and then here is the silica gel packet. So you don't want to throw this away. You want to keep this with your Flex Paste. Okay, so really, really important. You'll notice here it says stop. Do not discard foil. Read directions before use. Right, so you definitely want to keep the foil because you want to put it back in as the directions say. So you also want to put the silica gel packet back in when you're done as well. Very, very important to keep the foil. You see, it just peels off. So I'm going to go ahead and peel it off here so we can get a better look at this stuff. And we're going to scoop some out so you can see it. Yeah, really nice. And there you can see the texture of the Flex Paste. It's white, and you can just scoop a little bit out. And you want to get it off the top end, right? And you want to use like a trowel. I'm using a spoon here, just a plastic one that's disposable, so I can throw it away. And there you see it, right? There's the Flex Paste, and you just lay it on the surface, and you can rub it in. And with the trowel, it's a little bit easier than with the plastic spoon. And you fill, any cracks or gaps that you want to seal. You can use this stuff, and it dries quickly. And you can use it in the rain, right? If it's raining and you have a water leak, you're allowed to use this, right? It does say you can use it on wet surfaces. It says it right here. It says apply on wet or dry surfaces. That's always been a thing with me. If I have a leak, there's water coming in the house, and it rains every afternoon. It's like, when do you put it on? Well, with Flex Paste, it doesn't matter, right? Because you can use this stuff when it's wet. It's okay. Now, when you're done using the Flex Paste, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take this back, and you're supposed to keep this foil, right? You want to keep this, and definitely want to wear protective clothing and stuff when you use it. And you just put it back in there just like that. And once you put it back in there, what you want to do is you want to take your silica gel packet and put it back in there as well. I'm going to leave this on. You're supposed to remove this, but I just left it on for demonstration purposes. But this you can throw away, but you want to keep that, and you want to put that back in there. Then you just close it up, and you're good to go, right? You just let it dry. So it's a really nice solution. Again, I think for leaks, but I think people do use this for other things. I mean, if you look here on the bottle, it does say that people will use this for DIY projects, crafts, hobbies, and more. So I've never used it for that. I used this once long ago for a leak I had. I had some water coming in through a windowsill. And so I used this stuff, and I never had to use it again, right? So problem solved. So it's good stuff. Is it expensive? Maybe not really. I mean, this stuff will last you a long time. I mean, depending on how much you want to fill. You can buy this, and it'll last you for, possibly for forever, right? Because just make sure you store it correctly. You want to keep that foil and keep that silica gel packet. But yeah, this stuff is really powerful. Again, it's called Flex Paste. Totally recommend it. Good luck.